In the midst of the pessimism and the gloom and the frustration of this present hour, there's only one hope. And that hope was expressed by Jesus Christ when He said, "If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again." Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when He cometh, shall find so doing. Now the Lord is coming, Christ is coming, and the temptation of many Christians is to say, "I'm going to sit down and take it easy and wait for the coming of the Lord." Well, I want to tell you, when He comes, you may be left behind. You remember the 5 foolish virgins in the story Jesus told about? They thought the Lord had waited and waited and waited, and they got a little tired. The oil in their lamps was gone. When He came, they were left behind. The Bible says, "Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when He cometh, finds so doing." If I knew that Christ was coming tomorrow, do you know what I'd do? I'd do just what I'm doing today. We ought to live every day just as though the Lord's coming. You ought to have your bags packed and ready. You ought to not have your roots too deep. You ought to not have too big a bank account to worry about. That's the reason the Bible says we're to give to the poor, and we're to give to the church, and we're to give to Christian work. We're to be stewards. Be packed and ready. Ready to go. Working. Winning others to Christ. Witnessing for Christ. Doing all we can to help our neighbor. And above all, loving